In this video, we are discussing the VC2 Home Church Network, and I want to explain just a little bit about what it is. This is the Acts 2020 aspect of Paul saying we met publicly and from house to house. And with VC2, we have for years worked on and developed our public gathering, and now we are launching and working on and honing the craft of the private gathering, so house to house. And so we are launching the VC2 House Church Network, and we are excited about it. And so we want to give you the basic guidelines of what a VC2 home church looks like. So what would a Sunday morning look like? Because I know some of you may be thinking, can I do this? Everyone can do this. And on Sunday morning, you would gather in your home, and Pastor Melinda and I will be with a group at the Legacy Center broadcasting live. And in your home, you would just be joining in. So on a Sunday morning, you would welcome people to your home. And then together, you guys would watch live worship. You would engage. You would join in. You would have the volume turned up. Y'all would be worshiping together. And then the message is going to be spoken by me or Pastor Melinda or us together or whoever's speaking that day. And you would join in. We're working right now on ways that we would be interactive and connecting, where maybe if somebody in your group has a thought that connects to the message, you would text it or send it in, or somehow we would get it there. And so we're looking for all the ways to make this interactive. But the requirement for you is very simple. These 4 things that we're asking you to do. And it's very simple on a Sunday morning for you to gather, watch live with us, interact with your group, and then how you conclude that, whether you share a meal or whether you guys go out to eat or whether you just bid each other adieu for the week, how you pray for one another, how you connect, that all depends on you building relationships with your group. But I want you to see there's very little requirement. You're not required to teach. You're not required to lead worship.
You just have to have internet.
You just have to have internet in some way to be together on that live thing. And so there are basically 4 guidelines that we want to talk to you about. And we believe anybody can do this. We believe it's simple. We believe that any member of VC2 is able to host church in their home. So number 1, what we are going to ask for you to do is to watch the live broadcast together.
Yes.
This is one of the guidelines, and really it's a requirement. We want you to watch the church together. Now, some of you may say, oh, well, I want to teach or I want to do. Well, if we're going to be a church, then one of the requirements is that we watch the live broadcast together so that we're all on the same page. Now, we're not saying that other people can't teach. We will have other people in to teach from time to time. We're not even saying your group can't get together during the midweek to have a gathering. And in fact, if you're wanting to plant your own church, go for it. We are not trying to control anything. But if you are going to be part of the VC2 Home Church Network, the first requirement is that on Sunday morning, you gather together and you watch the live broadcast. The second one is that you have a suitable home environment.
A suitable home environment is simply this: not asking for everything to be pristine and perfect. What we're talking about is just things welcoming and just well enough, clean enough for guests, okay? So that's really all it entails, is just having a place where you can welcome people into your home and feel comfortable and have a good place for everyone to sit.
And we realize everybody's idea of clean is different things.
Sure.
And so we're not asking for perfection.
No.
We're just saying, what do you get your house like when you're having company over?
Yeah, that's all.
You might want to, make
Spruce
sure
it up a little bit.
But for me, what we are really asking you to do is to make it a safe and welcoming environment. So when you're inviting guests in. And then the third thing is to abide by the VC2 Code. Now, if you're not aware of the code, if you've been through membership class, you have a copy of that. You've seen that. But if not, there's going to be a link below this video where you can click to get more information, and you will be able to access that code. This is non-negotiable for us. We're asking that in your home groups, you abide by the code.
That's right. And my number one thing you always know if you hear me talk at VC2 about it is Pastor Chad saying to be a safe place. That means that it's a place where there's no gossip, no slander. And if you don't know the difference, I encourage you to look them up. Gossip is when you're talking about things that aren't true about people. Slander is when you take a bit of truth and then add to it or use it to hurt people. And in home should be safe place.
Yes.
Anything spoken about in the home should stay in the home.
Yes.
This is a close community where you support one another, and it's a safe community.
Yep. And you need to see this code and live by this code. They're not rules that are hard to live by. They're just the basics that we are expected to do when following Christ.
Right.
It's loving folks.
Right.
And so this is really pivotal for us that in these homes we honor our code, and gossip and slander is one that is just so important. People will come into your home when you're hosting a home church. They're going to come hurting. Some are going to come broken. Some are going to come with difficult situations. People will come with junk.
Yeah.
And how you handle that is so important. So abide by the code. And then the fourth thing, again, very simple, is we're just going to ask you to do a weekly attendance report. And this report is so easy. Somebody sitting in your group can actually do the report right while your group's going on.
Yeah, if anybody knows how technical I am, which I'm not, when I was part of a group that met in the church, I was the one who did the report. And you just simply take account, and it's easy to put into the system, and you can do it in a matter of moments and be done with it.
Right there on your phone. You
That's
just take
right.
attendance and report who was there. This is important for us so we can keep track of how the home church network is growing, how people who's attending, how they're attending.
Right.
And it's just for us to understand how this is going and to track it. And so really simple. So it's just 4 simple things: watching the live broadcast together, suitable home environment,
Right.
abide by the code, and weekly attendance report. You can do this. You can do it. It's so easy, and we can work together to extend our reach in the community and throughout Central Georgia and the world. So we invite you. Listen, click the link below the video to get started on your journey today with us in the VC2 Home Church Network.